Let me ask you a question, Dave. You have a dog. I used to have a dog. Unfortunately, rest in peace. He passed away about a year ago now, which is kind of nuts. But
It
um,
is.
I was at the park the other day, and I instantly thought of you because I know you're really active with your dog. You take your dog, which I guess I'm revealing something about myself. By the time we moved into an actual house with a big backyard, I was like, Chevy's like he's got his dream house now. But you go to the parks a lot, you interact. You told that amazing story about nailing a dude in the face with the tennis ball at the dog park. If you haven't heard that, go back to our YouTube channel and check it out. It's a clip from a few weeks ago. But
Spoilers, I hit a guy.
yeah, but you don't know how it ends, so it's not spoilers. It's just the setup. But I was at a park with my daughter. We're hanging out, and we're playing, and there's a woman that had a dog. She's just walking her dog with her kid, and you see this dude from across the park just beeline run over to the dog and instantly like bends down, starts petting the dog, and then looks up at the woman and is like, "Oh, what's his name? Is it okay if I pet your dog?" And like at this point, he was 30 seconds into like a very heavy petting situation. The dog's like licking him. No, like, hey, is it cool if I touch your dog? Because does he bite? Like maybe he's anxious. I don't know what the situation, but it made me think like why is that okay? Why is it okay to run up to somebody that you don't know, a perfect stranger? I'm not saying like somebody you're connected with. If I saw Artie at the park, you and Artie at the park, I would just number one, Artie would run up to me first because that's our relationship. I
She'd be
imprinted
so stoked you were there.
I imprinted on Artie at a very early age. I was smart, right? German shepherds, you have to. But why is it okay to run up to somebody and start petting their dog? I mean, at this point, we all know animals and pets are members of our family. Like, would it be okay if you ran up to somebody at a park was like, "Hey, is it all right if I pet your grandma?" Oh, your grandma doesn't bite. And it's more egregious if you're like, "Hey, can I pet your grandma?" after you're 30 seconds into petting her. Because it's like just I don't know. It's just if an animal is a member of your
Hey,
family,
we
why
don't
is it
pet
okay?
grandma. We
Yeah,
don't pet grandma.
we don't pet grandma anymore. When she was younger, it was fine, but now she's a little aggressive, she's a little bit more anxious, and she nips.
Yeah, careful. She'll nip. She'll nip. She's not friendly. She's not
Yeah,
friendly.
yeah, and if you see blood on her lips, that means
She's
that she's having a bad day, okay?
she's a little grumpy. Okay, she's old.
Look, you can pet grandma, but don't let grandpa see you, okay? He gets a little weird about it. He comes from a different generation. Yeah, I don't know. There's certain things that we feel like as we're entitled to, and one of maybe like I don't want you touching my dog. How about that? How about I don't trust you, okay? How do I know you're not a dog human trafficker? Sorry, a dog trafficker. I guess it wouldn't be human, wrong species. But I don't know. I thought that was really weird. And as a dog owner, I mean, if somebody ran up to you at a park and just started petting your dog, I mean, would that be offensive to you?
I'm actually stoked when people do that because I run into so many people that well, my dog's like ultra friendly to the point where like maybe too much so,
Yeah.
where she's actually the one going up and touching people against their will.
Oh, so she's a whore.
Like
Okay,
saying
yeah.
hi. Yeah, she's a little bit of an attention whore. But so I'm actually stoked when they react like positively to that when they're like, "Oh wow, like she's friendly, blah blah blah." Because there's people that are like just so like just seem like angered by it. Like they're just like I don't know. There's certain people that have dogs that are just like, "Come on, let's go."
Yeah. I think I'd be in
And I
that
have to be
camp.
like, they don't want to be your friend, Artie. I'm sorry.
Damn, so you just passive aggressively
Yeah,
just, like, say something to them, but to Artie, that's smart. I think I would be in the camp of just don't touch my dog, alright? Like, you can ask me, but if I look you in the eye and say, "You know what? He's just not having a great day today. Let's both part and let's not make this a weird thing." But I don't know, it's weird to me that people run up and just automatically assume they can do that. Maybe it's
I get
me.
that. I get that that could be a problem, but yeah, I don't know. I like to live in this fake utopia where like everyone's friends and everyone loves dogs. So, because I also let my dog off leash a lot too. Like when it's like a good environment, I feel like she can
Sure.
handle it. But I'm also like constantly wary about it, where I'm like, like who's gonna get pissed about it, like that kind of a thing. So
Yeah, yeah, and it's almost like, I guess dogs are the pets you can really do that to. If you tried that shit with a cat, dude, you'd be pulling back one eye and one eye only.
I mean, actually, my cats are pretty stoked over attention too. But yeah, for sure, I know some cats are. That would definitely be a risk that I would not want to take with someone else's. Let's put it that way.
Well, your cats are street cats too. Those those homeless
Yeah.
apartment cats, like, they can defend themselves is what I'm saying. They don't need a human owner to stick up for them.
We've had yeah, we've had so we found 3 cats, sibling cats, all girls, calicos back like 12 and a half years ago when we were at this apartment complex that Eli's wife was currently managing, and so we found him there, and we ended up keeping 2 of the cats, and then Eli took the third one, and we still have them. They're like 13 years old, and yeah, they have like super distinct personalities too. But when you
Dude,
say
those
street cats, it's almost like they're like where was that? Was that the Anaheim place? Like
yeah,
they're Anaheim complex street cats.
it was in the barrio in Anaheim, and those cats, like, I always imagine, like, those 3 girls always, like, had, like, Brooklyn accents, you know? Like, they were, like, the Newsy era, like, "I'm gonna pickpocket you," 'cause, they grew up on the street, what else do they know, you
I
know?
knew they're the dad that I know, the cat that I'm pretty sure was their dad was pretty cool. Like he would like hang around and like so I feel like they
He's, "Oh, sorry, you got that wrong. I'm actually the step-cat father. The real father ran away. We haven't seen him in years, but they figured the girls need a positive male role model."
yeah, but I was able to seduce them with quesadillas that I had from Taco Bell at the time, so that worked out.
Wow. That also
Peachtree says, absolutely do not come up to my cat. She will either kill you or run away and hide for 12 hours. That's a pretty classic cat.